Today, we have a box of magical Disney magic right after the intro. Hello and welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and today we have a magical build and a mysterious one. And usually I have a box to point to, but today I have a bin. So instead of a box, I have a phone with a lot of advertisements on it because it's not cheap to run a website. So this website called brickset.com is full of ads to make income. But today we are looking at set number 71040. Any clues? Well, it's the Disney Castle. It ran from 2016 to December 2022. It originally retailed for $350. And you may be wondering, why is it in a plastic bin? Because let's just be honest, a plastic bin is not a Lego official box. When my investor got into Lego, whew, that stinks. Ugh. Gross. It smells bad. It's been in here for over a month just fermenting the ink smells that you get in the older books. It's just bad. So back to my investor. When she was looking at sets to be bought and built for the channel, she came across the Disney Castle. Now this is the Disney Castle that so many of us Lego fans, we love, we adore, and we all hopes to build it one day, or we already have built it and we cherish it in our collections. But the problem with it is it was just retired, it's extremely desired still, and the prices can be quite high on the second market. So one night, my investor was going through her eBay, and she found a severely damaged box for the Disney Castle. And it was reasonably priced. I believe it was still around the original price of the castle, between $350 and $400. Which is about what they sold for new. And she didn't think twice. She hit the buy button now, and it showed up. When it showed up, this was in a literal bag. The guy didn't even bother putting it into a box, because the box that it came in was literally crushed to the point of being pliable like a sack. So I was going to save the box to do this video, but I was not going to have that dysfunctional box in my backlog for over a month, because I knew it was going to take me about a month to film this video. So I did the next best thing. I already counted the bags, layered them up, and put them up into the bin, threw the book on top, and closed it for the day. Done deal. But now it's our time to now take it out of the backlog and build it. And unfortunately, we don't have the box because it was like a paper sack. So let's go ahead, let's get this smelly book that I've finally started airing out. I don't know why these older books smell. I don't get it. This one was in plastic. I did take it out of the plastic. And I guess putting this bin does seal. It does have a rubber gasket. And I guess by putting it in here, it just got all the fumes flowing. But it's all aired out, so that's good. I did check for authentic parts, and everything is Lego stamped and with a patent number, so that is good. And everything lines up to about the 2016 year. When you look at the bags, they say 2015 Lego Group, so that is another good thing. When we come into the build, we are looking at 758 build steps and 484 pieces. Now this is a big set, guys. bag count. Now the book does not have a bag count. So when it comes to the bag count of this, there is like 13 to 14 bags total inside of this bin. This is in the older days where each step had multiple bags instead of one bag per step, maybe with some change. And this build is around 4,000 pieces. So I am going to time lapse this build. And I do want to try to do it with my kid as much as possible because she loves Disney. But we may not. So if you see my little helper in the videos of the time lapse, well, that'll be why. If not, it's just going to be me doing what I normally do, twiddling my thumbs. So for you guys, this is going to be a quick time lapse, and for me, it's going to be a few days. I am going to release this video the day after my youngest daughter's birthday, and this build is going to be dedicated to her for her 3rd birthday. So enjoy the time lapse, everybody, and we'll be back for the review in a few minutes. Now is time for me to review the Disney Castle from 2016. And honestly, guys, it's alright. It's pretty cool, but not a lot to talk about. So let's just dive on in here. It does come with 5 incredible minifigs. We got Daisy and Donald Duck, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and I swear that to put Tinkerbell in there is a draw of the hat. But I'm glad that she's in there because my wife loves that character, so that is all right by me. Going up, we got some nice detail. The gray, blue, and white and the gold is really, really pretty. I do like it a lot. We do have the sticker elements making those bricks. There are Easter eggs all over this castle. Like right there is the princess and the frog. Continuing on, going on up. It's pretty plain with this tan, but again, it just keeps following that thing of really nice detail. It is an open back set, but we do have the archery set down in between the crack right here from the movie Brave. There you go. You get to see it a little bit better from this angle. Going on up. There's some more of that nice castle work. I'm gonna pretty much leave everything open to interpretation because there's really not a lot to say, just more just to show on this. So much gold elements. They really did sets really basic, but really nice at this time period. This set did run from 2016 to 2022, and it is rumored that it was retired for a new version. So we will see if LEGO makes that version. Coming around to the back is where it gets pretty interesting. This cover does pop off and it reveals a little hidden thing in there. Probably a reference to Sleeping Beauty or some movie. I'm not very fluent in Disney. There are some armor plates on the wall with a knight. I believe that's a clock to Sleeping Beauty. Not entirely sure. We do have some Easter eggs for Aladdin down here at the bottom and another knight, along with these really cool fire gauntlets coming off the wall. Coming up, we have another movie, probably Sleeping Beauty. Definitely Sleeping Beauty on this one, but I'm not entirely sure. Then going up, we probably have the one that has the 7 drawers, Cinderella, maybe, on this floor, because it does have a mop. I do recognize this from one of the Disney movies, but I'm not entirely sure. There are Easter eggs all over. And we do have another bed. Going up, we do have some Easter eggs in there, where we have some hair, a brush, and some of the cannon bullets from the other side. This is definitely that one movie with the evil queen that does the mirror on the wall thing at the poison apple. I'm not fluent in Disney movies, guys, but I do like Disney. The more the backside of that top. So one of the things that was wrong with this set was this was a destroyed box. Everything went well until I got to bag 12, and let me show you some of the things I had to do. I can tell you right now that that gray piece does not belong. I can tell you that the gap on this piece right here, the up and down, is not correct because it's made incorrectly. This bed has flaws all over it. It's missing a lot of pieces in the bed. And there's some other hidden little things that you can't see. Missing one of the smaller of the 4 bags on step 12 was not very kind. I do have a list right here of everything I have to order off Bricklink to get it fixed. And it's quite a bit. It's a whole page. So that did suck a lot. But this is the extremely tall, open back. I would say it's a play castle, because it does have functionality in the back. Disney Castle. It's pretty cool. I just want to go ahead and give my final thoughts on this, and we'll talk more about how I got it together, even though we were missing a ton of parts. It's a pretty cool story. Final thoughts now. So now we are on to the final thoughts of the Disney Castle. Well, guys, a lot has changed from when I started this video till now. And I did get the price wrong in the beginning of the video. We did pay about $530 for this set. It was a sealed, severely damaged box. And since the set originally retailed for $350, we thought the $180 markup on a set as old as this may not be too bad. Yeah, they just retired in December 2022, but the market's pretty steep for this set. So we went ahead, we thought $530 was a good deal, and we hit the buy button. Well, I can tell you guys now, fast forward to now, I went back and did my research. One with all the bags sealed is about $450 to $480, meaning we overpaid $50 to $80 for this set with a missing bag on step 12. So that is a major disappointment. I will tell you, it was utter chaos. Because as I am filming this video, I'm filming several others. I'm getting ready to go on a trip in 2 days from when this video is released and you guys all see it. And I did not have time for a mix-up. If I would have known that the box was priorly opened with a missing bag, I would have taken the proper time and precautions to avoid any anger or any outburst. But unfortunately, I did not know, and when this happened, let's just say Mr. Bricks and Toys kind of lost his marbles. But I did calm down, and I did remember that we do have Bricks and Minifigs here locally in Las Vegas now, and maybe they could come in and help. So I got in the car with my wife, zoomed all the way down there, and in 1 hour digging in the giant parts bin at my local Bricks and Minifigs, we found 80 to 90% of the parts to get it together to make this video for you, and we were able to get it done. Now, I will tell you right now, this castle is not done. This is what I consider to be a collector's piece, so it is important that I find every one of these pieces on Bricklink, and I do order them. I do know that this set had a lot of rebrickable models made after it, and people did their own mocks with this model. So I'm hoping that a lot of these specialty pieces can be found and can be bought. It would make sense. You make your mock, dump the pieces on Bricklink. I hope I'm right about that. But back to Bricks and Minifigs, it was only $3 after I used some points. They were super kind. They were super nice. Shout out to Bricks and Minifigs Las Vegas. I know a few of you guys have subscribed to my channel just for me visiting you. So if you're watching, thank you. You guys came in clutch and got this video aired on Tuesday. Another important point about this video that makes it important besides my schedule for the cruise in 2 days is I did want to dedicate this to my baby girl, Charlie. Yesterday was her 3rd birthday, and I'd like to do a build either on or around everybody important to me's birthday. My brother got one, my mother got one, my daughter, everybody gets a build on their birthday unless the time gets a little bit too intense like it has for this month. So this is for my baby girl Charlie on her 3rd birthday. So that was the other thing that kind of was upsetting. But we got to go back, order some things off Bricklink. I got to take it back apart on some steps and fix it. I do have the book over here, and I bookmarked all the pages of everything missing. So going back and fixing everything should be relatively simple. Now, coming down to the point of the video of recommendation. Look, guys, it's retired. You know how I feel about recommending retired sets. I do not believe money grows on trees. I do not believe money comes easy. I am allowed to do this channel by someone who cares about me and believes in me. So that's how these things happen. Now this build is for that person to share with my family. It's not my personal build, but if you guys have it, go out, find one, do it. It's incredible. But I honestly think that there's one coming down the pipeline for the Disney 100-year anniversary. That'll probably come out more towards the late summer holiday season. Don't be surprised. They did this 6 years ago. There's probably another one in the pipeline. Just like every 10 years, they do another Millennium Falcon. I mean, not Millennium Falcon, X-Wing. Hell, they probably do a Falcon too. Who knows? So on that one, guys, it's an incredible build. It does seem a little bit basic to me. There's a lot of room for improvement. If it wasn't for all of the little fancy little odds and ends attached to the boring plating, it'd probably look a lot worse. But, you know, it is cool. It is an open back set. You know, this will go along with the ice castle and sets of that nature that people around my house own, that I either built or my wife built for them. So it is cool. It is basic. We overpaid. We also overpaid more because we got a missing bag, and now we have to buy parts. So it just gets worse and worse and worse. It is a bummer. So on that one, guys, if you like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. I just want to say for this week, thank you for hitting the 200 subscriber mark. There is 3 new sets. You guys saw them in Monday's video that we're going to build. We're going to have a whole series kind of towards the mid-June on forward of those builds. It's going to be super fun and super entertaining, and those builds I expect to be missing pieces, and I expect to order pieces, and that's when I will order the pieces for this and get them all at once. It's okay if I'm expecting, but it's not okay when I'm not expecting and I'm on a deadline. I care about making these videos for you guys. It just is what it is. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good one.